Objection, Your Honor. The incident opposing counsel is referring to happened when my client was a teenager.
Oh, okay. So my client's past is fair game, but not yours?
Proceed, Mr. Lansing.
Thank you, Your Honor. You were convicted of the murder of Claudia Zaccaria, were you not?
No, I confessed, and I was convicted of involuntary
It was
manslaughter.
blunt force trauma to the head.
Don't act like it was premeditated.
Carly, it was...
No, Claudia kidnapped me and she took me into a cabin in the middle of the woods while I was in labor. And after I gave birth, she tried to take my daughter away from me. She was in the middle of kidnapping my baby girl when Michael showed up to help me.
I'm willing to answer Mr. Lansing's question.
Very well.
It was blunt force trauma.
Thank you.
I'm not finished.
Next question.
I'm not finished.
You
Your Honor, could you
opened this
please-
door, Mr. Lansing, and I would like to hear what Mr. Quartermain has to say.
I walked up to the cabin door. I heard my mother screaming. So I grabbed the first thing I saw, which was an axe handle. I walked to the door. I saw Claudia standing there with a gun in one hand and my baby sister in the other. I had to stop her, so I did. I didn't mean to kill Claudia, but she died. And if I had to do the same thing over again, I would do the exact same thing because I was just trying to protect my sister Jocelyn, just like I'm trying to protect my sister Avery now.
But you did go to prison, is that correct?
Yes,
And you served how much of your sentence?
I served a few months.
Were you pardoned as the result of some sort of act of heroism?
Your Honor, it was the court's decision to parole Michael into his brother's custody. He has since then rebuilt his life, an exemplary one at that. Mr. Corinthos can hardly say the same.
Yes, but that's where the similarities end at that point. The biggest difference being that my client happens to be the father of the child in question, while Mr. Quartermain here is nothing to her.
This man...
Not nothing to Avery, I'm her brother.
Yes, I know. You keep making reference to your sibling bond with Avery, but the fact is it just doesn't hold up. Look, Avery is a Corinthos and you are not, right?
Yes, but that does not
I mean,
mean
you
that...
even went so far as to change your name from Corinthos to Quartermain in order to distance yourself from Sonny. Is that correct?
Yes, but Avery is
Despite the fact that Sonny raised you, Sonny is no longer in any way your father.
I severed ties with Sonny, not my brothers or my sisters. Legally speaking, that man is still my father, making Avery legally my sister.
Even though you have absolutely no blood ties to her.
Objection, Your Honor. The fact that my client was adopted in no way alters his relationship to that child.
Sustained.
If we are to take you at your word, the reason that you brought this suit is because you feel that Sonny Corinthos is an unfit father. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so now, how do you square that with the fact that this man, whom you have so much contempt for, risked his life to save yours?